Hey guys, Gantheon here. So today we'll be doing Wailing Caverns. It's one of the harder, lower level dungeons. As it's not the bosses are hard or anything, it's just that it's confusing to get around. But today I'll be showing you how to do it properly. And so here we go. So there are quests for this. Just pick up a couple here. Make sure everybody's ready to go. It's pretty straightforward, just go through. Grab the monsters and well, it's mostly raptors in Wailing Caverns, but there are different things. So if you watch my two recent videos, you'll see how I do tanking. So make sure you turn them. Make sure everything's in front of you. If you have things that are pulled that you didn't pull specifically, it's fine. Just pick them up using your taunt. So this is the first boss here. Pretty just straightforward. She just casts. So you just gotta make sure you have her in front of you. Make sure you have aggro. And boom, she's done. So you can go around that bridge and kill all the monsters over there, but you won't need to do that till the end. So I just drop down here and do the first wing. There's two sides, you do one side, then you go over to the other. And then once you've defeated all the bosses, you can start the end boss. This video will just basically help the beginners tank, and then the really new people to WoW help know how to navigate through the caverns. I know that some of my videos have been a little laggy because I don't have the best equipment, but soon hopefully I'll be able to upgrade. The reason for grading these videos is I just see a lot of people not knowing what to do. So I'm hoping that if enough people watch these videos, they'll understand how to go through and do these dungeons. And you see, when I'm losing aggro there, it's the hunter's pet. Most pets have growl, you're just supposed to turn it off when you go into dungeons, but that usually doesn't happen, as you can see. I just learned how to deal with it. So when you start Wailing Caverns, you'll probably be about 17, 18. You can get this one after Rage Fire or after Dead Mines. So there's a new spell we have since my first two videos. It's the shield block. It's a damage mitigation. So when you're on boss and you're taking a lot of damage, you can use that and it'll lessen your damage. It's really good use whenever, but mostly on bosses when you're taking a load of damage. The quests in here are pretty simple. It's just taking out the Divite hides, looting the flowers on the ground when you see them. There's enough for everybody, so you don't really have to fight for them. The Divite hides come off the raptors, the snakes, the lizards, or that's what you want to call them. Vipers, I guess they're snakes, yeah. It's a fairly lengthy dungeon. So, bear with me. Go through it as fast as I can, but I want to teach people how to do this, so it won't be too fast. Okay, so here's the next boss. Go pull him, turn him around, make sure he's in front of you. Doesn't do anything special, it's just a tank and spank boss. And there we go. Okay, so this wing's done. So what you'll do is you'll go here, and there's ledges you can jump down. This turtle down here, he's an optional boss. I always do him, but he'll just pat around the water down here, and then the platforms, obviously. What I mean by pat is patrol. He'll just walk around. Doesn't stay in one spot. So what you do is you just follow the water over to the other side. There'll be a couple more bosses over there, and then you'll be on to the end boss. These right here are the flowers that you'll pick up. The alligators are nothing. They're not elite, so you don't really have to worry about the DPS dying. They should be able to handle it themselves if they run ahead. As you see, the Warlock brought out his Voidwalker. As I said in the first video, it's a tanking pet. You shouldn't have it, but you do. So okay, so here's the next boss. He's pretty easy. Just make sure you turn him. He will do lightning bolt, chain lightning bolt, which will hit everybody behind you or near you. So it's best just to have him turned away from the range. The 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 melee DPS can't really help. But As I said, just do your best. You know, not everybody's perfect. Luckily, I haven't ran into a bad healer yet in my videos. But some healers don't know what to do, and maybe when I get my tanking videos done, I could show people how to heal. But for now, just tank. You'll see a lot of the healers down in lower levels that will stop healing you and start DPSing. If you don't get all your flowers or divine hides, you just go around looking for them at the end. What I usually do. All tanking classes will have damage mitigations. They'll all be different, and you'll use them different ways, but they will all have one. The damage mitigation spells, you don't really have to worry about lower levels. But when you get up higher, it's a good way to keep yourself alive. So you just jump across here. You can fall if you do fall for a long run back, so I don't recommend falling. It does happen, so if you do fall, just let the group know you fell and they'll wait for you, hopefully. No guarantee that they'll wait for you. So this is the boss here. There's two bosses in this room. But this boss is for the quest, and then that boss over there is just a boss you do. There are a lot of bosses in this dungeon. There's 8 or 9 of them. Which is nice, you get a lot of experience doing it. Okay. As I said, none of these bosses are really hard. They don't usually do anything very special. But you know, if they do, I will let you guys know. So what I'm doing now is just running back to the quest givers because you have to go get a, you have to start a quest to get the end boss going. You just have to walk this healer or druid through the dungeon to the last boss, where he tries to wake up somebody. Like I said again, I don't have all the serpent blooms, but that doesn't really matter to me. You just hand in your quests here. Once everybody's here and done that, you can start the end boss. I don't recommend starting the end boss until everybody has done everything. Like the healer, he's slow, and the hunter's on his way, I'm hoping. Oh, well, this monk has just started it. It's this person that stands right here. You just talk to him, say, okay, we're ready, and he'll start heading out. It goes pretty fast, so you just want to keep up with him. But he will stop, and you will have to fight things. So right here, 2 raptors will come. And you just have to fight them. Pretty simple. So that's done, he'll get moving. Again. Oh, a DPS has left the group. So if we're pretty late, so I'm just gonna say no, because you don't want to be in. You don't want to be a person that gets stuck in the last boss of a dungeon when you're hoping to do the whole thing. It's doable with 2 DPS. Just it's not doable without a tank or a healer. So okay, so what he does here is just gasses a ritual. Snakes will come out. You beat the snakes. And that's how she goes. Once you've done the snakes, she'll move on. As I said before, at the beginning, when we jump down here, we go across the bridge now and defeat all these things. You can do it before, you know, but what's the point of going back and doing it twice? As you'll see, he just gets moving. World of Warcraft have changed that. He used to just walk, and he used to be slow, and I'm glad they changed it. And you'll just go down here. You don't need to go up there. You can if you want to. Kill the raptors up there and stuff, and you'll get experience from it. I'm just showing you guys the quickest way to do this. So when you escort things and you fight things, if the guy fights with you, he'll run back to where he initially stopped running and started to fight. And as you see, he says this way, and so this is the end area. The guy will start a ritual to wake this guy up. You just defend him from the things, and then there's 3 stages. It'll be, I think, snakes, and then oozes, and then the end boss. Or the other way around, oozes, snakes, and then the end boss. Okay, so it is snakes. See one there. They'll come from every side. You gotta make sure you pick them all up. Just hit them all once, run over to the other side. I have charge. If you're a bear, you'll have charge, but if you're a paladin, you use your Avenger Shield. Because it's ranged attack, so. There we are, so all of those are dead. There's about 3 or 4 snakes, and then there's a little bit more oozes. The oozes are not elite. I don't think so. No. So it's not really important to grab all of them. Just make sure you grab them off the healer. As you see, healer can take care of himself, but some healers don't have strong attacks. Like the priests. Priests with discipline hit pretty hard, so. And okay, so the end boss show up right there in that little circle. This is him. And we're done. That's that. And then, well, this quest came up. When you hit 20, you can learn how to ride. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching and subscribe for more.